So I just stopped that video, and turns out it was so long that it was split into 3 files, so I'm just going to keep going from where I left off and just keep talking about traveling light. So much for minimalism, because that got split into 3 freaking files. Like, come on, Canon. Keep it as one. So, for first-time travelers, don't be scared. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get arrested, and you're going to wind up in jail in a foreign country, or you're going to get kidnapped. I'm kidding. That stuff is highly uncommon. Your fears are irrational. Okay, I sound so mean. So, when you go to these other countries that everybody's like, oh, you're gonna die of Ebola, oh, you're gonna get kidnapped by terrorists, it's not gonna happen. That stuff just is so uncommon. When you go there, you're gonna be greeted by amazing people, and you're gonna realize that most of the world isn't evil. I mean, the media portrays it as being horrible and dangerous and bad, but in reality, you go places and you realize that the world is actually not that bad. It's a good place. And not everybody's out to kill you because you're a girl or because you're white. Like, a lot of people, like, they'll want to know more about you because you're different. And yeah, there's some not so good people out there, but usually instinct will tell you who those people are and you can avoid them. And if you're traveling like me with MeToWe, those people don't really generally get close to you, just based on experience. And there's so many good people around that the bad people kind of just become irrelevant. Yeah. You don't need to be scared. I'm really to the point. Oh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. But I'm gonna show you some stuff from my old trips. Okay, so on MeToWe trips, you will receive a journal. This was my first journal with MeToWe. Went to Kenya. I don't really fill these journals up very much. On my first trip, like, I just wasn't a huge journaler. I sucked at this kind of stuff. My second trip, I had my other journal, so I mostly used my main travel journal instead of this. But this is what they look like when you're on shorter EF trips now. I guess I got this one in another era of MeToWe, when Free the Children was still a thing, and I don't know, it was just different back then. I personally think that MeToWe has gotten better at their trips since my first trip. Like, this trip to Tanzania, amazing. This trip to Arizona, amazing. My upcoming trip to India is gonna be amazing. You guys just feel so far away. So I made this little booklet from my first trip to Kenya. I still haven't made one from Tanzania or from Arizona, but I gotta get to doing that. It's basically just full of faces. Full of people, of school children. I don't actually really, I mean, there's a story with her, but most of the other kids, there's not really. They just all wanted their pictures taken. They all just have to be freaking sideways, right? And we suddenly have colored pictures. That was the vehicle we got to ride in. So there's those. And then I have this box of treasures from my trips. So in Tanzania, we got to make jewelry. I just made a bunch of necklaces. The ladies there love these because I was like wearing one of them, and then because these are kind of like the necklaces that they wear when they're dancing, and they were all like, "Hoya, hoya, hoya," and I just started sitting there doing it, and the necklaces would bounce. It was super cute. I've got this necklace, which I guess is like more of a wedding kind of necklace. I don't know. And this is the kind of necklace that I was just talking about with the dancing. It bounces up and down on your shoulders. It's fun. Then I have this journal. This photo album is actually from Jamaica, but I just repurposed it and made it from Kenya. I got it at a thrift shop, but it was made from banana leaf, and I'm obviously not going to go through that. This bracelet is from Tanzania. It's got like a snap. This was a gift in Kenya. Our team leaders gave us all these bracelets. This is from Arizona. It's made out of gourds. It's so sparkly and pretty. This bracelet's from Kenya. It costs like 35 bucks. It's a beautiful bracelet though. I have this that I got at an airport, Kenya bracelet. Actually, I didn't get this at an airport, I got this in Canada. I got another one that I gave to a friend who had hers destroyed by some bullies. And then I have this, which is not from a MeToWe trip. This is from Vancouver Island. This was my gift from the team leaders in Tanzania. Rafiki. I got this at Shanga in Tanzania. It's a place that makes primarily glass, jewelry, and decorations, but all the employees have different disabilities, from physical to mental disabilities. There's people with like no arms, there's people that are blind or deaf or with different intellectual disabilities. It was a beautiful place. There was shattered glass between all of the walkways in all the different colors, and if you're going to Tanzania, go there. It's inspirational and it's beautiful. I have this bracelet from MeToWe. It's a Tanzania bracelet. I got this at the airport in Arizona. It's a scorpion in a lollipop. Gross, I know. This necklace was a gift from the Tanzanian people. This was a gift from the Arizona leaders. I got this in Kenya. I made this in Kenya. These are little tiny jars of the dirt I scraped off of my shoes after my trips. This was $50, but I got it from an artist in Arizona. It's made out of copper. This was also an expensive necklace, but I got it in Kenya. It's an elephant. And then I made this necklace out of rock from Arizona. Kinetic energy. I decided I would keep one of the rocks because supposedly the kinetic energy there kind of makes you feel different. This is a rock from across the USA-Mexico border. This is a rock from a river in BC. The Thompson or the Fraser, I don't remember which one. But I'm going to put this all back. Yeah. Lots of treasures. Hoping to get more treasures in India. Like, this is a box of stuff that I'm gonna keep till I'm old. So if I ever have grandkids, I can show my grandkids and my children. If I ever have children, which we're not getting into that conversation, guys. Not gonna happen. Yeah. I could show you guys so much more stuff, but we've done the purpose of this trip. I've showed you my bag and what I put in it. My biggest #1 hack is literally just be minimalist. You don't need as much as you think you need. Be minimalist. Okay? So my video's probably been split into like 5 parts by now, so this is the end. Bye.